Hello, Mr. Dwayne. Hello, Miss Veronica. Good morning.
Good
Come on, I'll
morning.
be right back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put you on mute.
Yeah, that's fine. So we'll start at 10:46 7. And till that point, hello, Miss Veronica. Welcome to the class. So, did you see any previous lectures that were uploaded on Google Classroom?
No, one previously, but I had to leave that one.
Okay. So, there are some things that are already taught in geometry. You can take the tutoring sessions if you have doubt after this class. But let me introduce you to some of the concepts that are already covered. Let me know if you already understand this or not. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So first we introduced there are three types of this is a line which if we say that it goes infinitely, okay, it goes on and on in both the sides, then this line is called as line, simply line. Okay. And when it starts, we know the start point like sun. Okay, we know the light comes from the sun and it goes on forever and forever. So this is known as ray. Hello, Mr. Raymond, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
So I'm just explaining Miss Veronica some concepts, so don't worry about it. You probably already know this. And when the line is when the line is divided into small parts, okay, when I cut the line in small parts or segments, that is known as line segment. Okay, this small piece is not infinite. This is just a small cut out part of the big line, so this is known as line segment. Okay, is this clear, Miss Veronica?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I know all this. I got all
Okay.
this.
Yeah. And then comes the angle. So angle is something like when you open your notebook. Okay, so imagine this as your notebook. Now you open your notebook and this part, okay, the mouth, we say how much the mouth of the notebook is open, so we call that as an angle. Okay, so this angle is denoted in degrees. Okay, this is, we can say this is some 70 degree. Okay, this is a 70-degree angle. So this angle is denoted in degrees. And some of the angles we already know. We already say that we know when your notebook makes a perfect L. Okay, when your notebooks make a perfect L, we make the angle like a square. Okay, and say that this is 90 degree. Whenever it makes a perfect L, we say it's a 90 degree. Okay,
Okay.
and when I open my notebook further and I make my notebook into a line, okay, I open my notebook further and my notebook now looks like a line, so the angle is 180 degree. Okay,
So when it's fully open, it's 180 degrees.
yeah, yes. And obviously there is something in between 180 degrees and 90 degree. The the angle, the notebook is more open, okay, than 90 degrees. It is more open than a perfect L, right? It is more
Right.
open than a perfect L. So this is, let's say, I'm just taking a number greater than 90. It can be anything. So let's take it as 120 degree. So these
Okay.
are four types of angle. Okay, this angle is known as acute angle, because this is very small. Any angle which is less than 90 degree is acute angle. Okay, you can write this down in your notebook, because I always talk about those. And the angle which is perfect 90 degree, okay, the 90-degree angle is right angle. Okay, so acute is 90 less than 90-degree always. Right angle is equal to 90-degree. This angle, which is greater than 90-degree, is known as obtuse. OBTUS, obtuse angle. Okay, obtuse angle is greater than 90-degree. So these are three types of angle. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. Now there are triangles. Mr. Riemann, if I hope you are hearing this as well, because it will give you a general idea of the whole summary as well.
Yeah, I got it all. I got it all.
Mr. Dwayne, are you here?
Yeah, I'm paying attention.
Okay, that's good.
Down already.
Yeah. So now we have a triangle. As you all can see, there are three angles inside the triangle. Okay. Now the property of sum of the triangle is that angle A. Ms. Veronica, we denote the angle as this. Okay, this L. Okay, give me a second. This part is denoted as angle. So whenever we have to write angle, we write as this. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C is always equal to 180 degrees. So this is the property of the triangle, that this three angle will always be equal to 180 degrees. Okay, these three angles will always be equal to 180 degrees. Now suppose if I say you that A is 80 degree, C is 30 degree, then can you tell me what the value of angle B is? So what you will do is you will just put the values. Instead of angle A, you will write 80 degree. You don't know the value of angle B, so you will write the angle B as it is. And instead of angle C, you will write 30 degrees. Okay, which will be equal to 180 degrees. This can also be written as angle B plus 110 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Now what I do is this looks like a linear equation, so I do the inverse operation. So angle B plus 110 minus 110 is equal to 180 minus 110. So angle B will be equal to 70 degrees. Okay. This is how we solve. If we know two angles, we can find the third angle always. Why? Because the property of triangle is the sum of the three angles is equal to 180 degree always. You can write this down into your notebook. Ms. Veronica, did you understand this one?
I'm getting it.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
taking. I'm getting it.
No, I know, because it might look fast, because in class we did this for whole one lecture. So we took many examples, we talked about this a lot, but I know that you are catching up. So no problem. After tomorrow I will have tutoring sessions. Probably I'll try to have some tutoring sessions today as well. So you can join those and we can talk about it in detail. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the but because this is important, so you should focus on this too, because this will help you build your foundation.
Okay.
So this is the property where in triangle there are three angles, and I always know that when I add those three angles, what I'll get is 180 degrees. Okay.
Right.
So if I know two angles, then I know what the third angle will be, because those three angles should sum up to 180. So I'll know what the third angle is. Yeah. So this is the property of triangle. Mr. Dwayne, are you back? Okay, Mr. Dwayne is still disconnected. So if you find any right angle, if you find any angle in the triangle which is equal to 90 degree, then you call it a right triangle. Now if I say this is square, okay, this is square always means 90 degree, but for our purposes I will write this here 90 degree. This will be, let's say 30 degree. This will be, let's say 60 degree. Okay, now here this angle, what happened, I can't Mr. here. Okay, Mr. Dwayne, you got disconnected. Okay, you can't hear though. Let's see. Okay, Mr. Dwayne had some problems and we talked about it. So now if I say you that, okay, this is 110 degrees, okay, this is 30 degrees, and this is 40 degrees. This is 40 degrees. And if I tell you this is 60 degree, this is 60 degree, and this is 60 degrees. Okay, now whenever you find a 90 degree in the triangle, okay, that triangle is always known as right triangle. Okay, if you find a 90 degree in a triangle, that triangle is known as. Now if you find an angle greater than 90 degree in a triangle, that triangle is known as obtuse triangle. Okay, and if you can't find any angle which is greater than or equal to 90 degree in a triangle, that triangle is known as acute triangle. So notice here that here as I found 90 degree, okay, Mr. Dwayne, I hope you can hear me now. Mr. Dwayne, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I don't know what I ended up losing you.
Okay, that's good. So we are just talking about the three types of triangle according to angles. Okay.
Okay, I got it written down.
Okay. So yeah. So if you find a 90 degree angle inside a triangle, it is always right triangle. If you find 90 degree, it is right triangle. Now if you find any angle which is greater than 90 degree, you will call it as obtuse triangle. And if there is all the angles are less than 90 degree inside, okay, all the angles are less than 90 degree, it means it is acute triangle. Anyone have any doubt in these three types of triangle?
Negative, not true.
Sorry?
Negative.
Okay. Mr. Raymond, you were saying something?
No, I didn't say nothing. Okay, okay.
Okay, I don't know, sorry.
I'll document it and everything. I've written it things.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So let's move on to the three different types of triangles. So this triangle classification is done according to angles. Okay, when you see different types of angles, you call them right angle or obtuse and acute. Similarly, in triangle you define as right triangle, obtuse triangle, and acute triangle. Okay. Now this is something which we all know. 5, 6, 6. This is 5, 4, 7. This is 8, 8, 8. Now you have three choice, which is equilateral, okay, isosceles, okay, and a scalene. Now which type of triangle is first? Can you all write in the chat box what do you think is the first type of triangle? So let me remind you, and this is for Miss Veronica as well. So equilateral triangles are the triangles which have all the sides equal. Okay, I'll write the spelling. After this example, I'll write all the spellings. Equilateral triangles are the triangles which have all the sides equal. Isosceles triangles are the triangles whose two sides are equal. Okay, two sides are equal. And scalene triangle, a triangle whose none sides are equal. No side of them are equal. All sides are different. Okay.
Now, what was the question?
So can you tell me what the first triangle is? What is the type of first triangle? Can you write in the chat box what is the type of first triangle?
The one with all the eights.
Sorry?
The equal one, right?
It's isosceles.
Okay, but Miss Veronica, you were saying something?
You say which, right in the chat box, which what?
Yeah, the chat box. So can you see the
I see the two
CHAT?
chats. Wait.
Sorry?
The little things where you message it, that's what you're talking about?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, Miss Dawn. Okay, this is a good thing that you're here too. So, Miss Dawn, the question is you have to write the first triangle. What is the type of first triangle? Is it equilateral? Is it isosceles? Or is it a scalene? The first.
Okay.
Mr. Dwayne, I hope you got the answer as well. But I understand that.
Yeah, I got the answer for the first one.
Okay. So everyone thinks this is an isosceles. Yes, so you're correct.
Did
So
you
isosceles triangle.
Did you see my answer? Okay. Did you see my answer? I really.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, this is an isosceles triangle. Okay.
This one is an SC.
Now, what about the second triangle? So I'm not going to spend much time. The second triangle.
This is scalene.
Yes, everyone wrote it correctly. Yes, Mr. Riemann, you are correct as well. So the second triangle is a scalene triangle. And obviously the third one, which have all the sides equal, is
equal triangle.
Yes.
Equilibrium.
Equilateral. Yeah, but yeah, I'll write the spellings down. Yes, everyone is correct. So these are three types of triangle. Okay. Now I'll write the spellings for you to write. Equilateral. Okay. So this was it about triangles. Then we talked about, okay, I'll give you another minute. Then we'll move on to perimeter and area. Yes, we also talked about an important concept which was Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Now, in a triangle, in a right triangle, okay, someone wrote in the chat, is this a review? No, Miss Dawn, it's a quick revision, and after 15 minutes, probably, we will start with new concepts. So that because it was a weekend, so I want you all to, remember what we already learned, and then we'll move on to new concepts in 15 minutes. Now, this is a right triangle, okay? This is square. Now, this is a right triangle. So, in right triangle, these are three sides, okay? And we name these sides, okay? The side which is directly opposite to the angle, okay? The side which is directly opposite to the angle is known as hypotenuse.
That's the base.
No. The side opposite to the angle is hypotenuse. Okay. And the sides which are attached to the angle, okay, which are attached to the angle is known as base. This is base, the side, okay. And the height of the triangle is known as perpendicular. Okay. So this line here, the big line here is known as hypotenuse. Okay. And these are the legs of the triangle. Okay. These are the legs.
Which is the base.
Yeah. So this is the base and perpendicular. Okay.
Okay.
Now there is a good formula to, if we know two of them, we can find the other third. Okay. This will again be like a linear equation. Say here, the formula is h raised to power 2 is equal to p raised to power 2 plus b raised to power 2. Okay. Now suppose in the question, in the problem, it is given that p equal to 4 and b equal to 3. Then can you find what h is equal to? So what you do is you put the values of all this. So whenever you find p, you will place 4 in the place of p. Whenever you find b, you will place 3 in the place of b. So let's rewrite this equation as h square, because we don't know the value of h. Instead of p, we will write 4 raised to power 2, and instead of b, we will write 3 raised to power 2. So now my equation will look like h raised to power 2 equal to 14 raised to power 2 is 16, and 3 raised to power 2 is 9. So my equation will look like h raised to power 2 is equal to 25. Now comes the tricky part. In order to solve the raised to power 2, what we do is we place a square root on both the side. Okay, we place this symbol on both the side. Now what the symbol do is this symbol cancel out the square. Okay, suppose if I had x square inside this under root, so this will cancel itself and square. So the result of under root of x square is always x. Okay, the result of under root of x square is always x. So under root of h square will be h, and 25, if you think 25 can be written as 5.
I'm completely lost on this problem.
Okay. So did you follow till this point? H square is equal to 16 plus 9? No?
No, I'm lost.
Okay. So let me take this problem again.
Yeah, it's all starting to sound like French to me too.
I swear.
Okay. Okay. So the Pythagoras theorem, we had three things: hypotenuse, perpendicular, and base. Okay. Now there is this formula. Okay. This formula is known as the theorem is Pythagorean theorem, Pythagoras theorem. It says that the hypotenuse raised to power 2 is equal to perpendicular raised to power 2 plus base raised to power 2. So this is an equation which you should remember. Okay, this will always be the case. Okay, so what it means is if we see a triangle, okay, and I know the value. If I know, imagine it as a street. So I am standing at this point. Okay, this is me, and I want to go here. Suppose I want to go at X. So I have two options. Either I travel a straight road like this, or I travel two small roads like this. Okay, I have two options. Either travel the big road or travel the smaller two roads. Now I want to know how much I will travel on both the roads. But the problem is that I know that this road is 8, you know, probably 8 yards long. Okay, this road is 8 yards long and this road is 6 yards long. Now I don't know how much this road is. Okay, this road from directly from V to X, which goes directly from V to X, I don't know what is the length of this road. So I want to find the length of this road. So I use this formula because I know the value of p square, okay, which is perpendicular. I know the value of perpendicular and I know the value of base, which is 6. Okay, so if I know two things, I'll find the third thing. In the equation there is the rule. Okay, whenever you see three things and if you know two of them, then you will find the third one by yourself. Okay, here we see three things: H, P, B, and out of those three I already know the value of P, which is 8. I already know the value of B, which is 6, so I can find the value of H. Is it clear till now?
Yes.
Okay. Miss Dawn says what is perpendicular. So Miss Dawn, the height of the triangle is perpendicular. We already talked about this. So this is the base. Okay, so what we talked is whenever you see a L, okay, whenever you see a 90-degree angle, whenever you see a 90-degree angle, the side attached to the 90 angle is base. Okay, the side attached to the 90-degree angle is base, and the other side, which is the height of the triangle, is perpendicular. Okay, do you remember it now, Ms. Dawn? The height of the triangle is perpendicular. So here the perpendicular is 8, and the other side, which is attached to the angle, is base,
The base, which is 6.
which is 6. Yes. Okay. Now let's move on to how to calculate the H. So what we do is, okay, let's place it here. I hope everyone can still see this. Now what we do is we know the value of P and B, so we put them. Okay, so we don't know the value of H, so H will remain as it is. We have to find the value of H. Now instead of P, I will write 8. 8 raised to power 2. And instead of B, I will write 6. 6 raised to power 2. Okay, is it clear till now? What I did was, instead of P, I wrote the value of P, and instead of B, I wrote the value of B. Is it clear till this point, Mr. Raymond, Miss Veronica, Miss Dawn?
Yes.
Okay, Yes, Miss Dawn, please go on. You can write in the chat box where you lost me. Maybe. Okay, so for others till that point, Ms. Dawn, right, I want to explain. I don't understand how you got 8 and 6 to second power. Okay, Ms. Dawn, that is already given. We used the formula, okay. We use the formula h square is equal to p raised to power 2 plus b raised to. So this is the formula that you have to always remember. This is known as Pythagoras formula that says h raised to power 2 is equal to p raised to power 2 plus b raised to power 2. At any point you will be given two of them and you have to find the third one. So here the third one, h, is missing. We are given the p and the b. We placed the value of p and b. Now let's solve. So what is 8 raised to power 2? 8 raised to power 2 means 8 multiplied by 8. 8 raised to power 2 is 8 multiplied by 8. And 6 raised to power 2 is 6 multiplied by 6. Okay. Now h raised to power 2 is equal to 8 multiplied by 8, which is 64, plus 6 multiplied by 6, which is 36. Okay. Now the h raised to power 2 is equal to 100. Okay. Everyone clear till this point? If you have doubt, you can unmute your mic and let me know. Okay. Now.
Okay, so
yeah. Please go on.
you multiply 6 by 6, and then you multiply 8 by 8.
Yes.
And then, so you did 64 plus 36, and that's how we came over what h was.
Yes. So now we got what h raised to power 2 is. We don't know the value of h yet. Yeah.
Because you added it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here it was h raised to power 2. So we know the value h raised to power 2, but we don't know what is h. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So let's find
so you times both of them, and then you added the two. You combine both of them to get what h was.
Sorry.
You did 8 times 8, and then 6 times 6, and then
Yes.
you did 64 plus 36, and that's how we came up with what h was.
Yeah.
Because
For
you
what
added them
h
together.
what h raised to power 2 is. See, in the formula we have to add them together, right? In the formula itself,
Right.
it is adding. Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
So now we have to find the value of h. We still don't know what the value of h is. Okay.
Okay.
So okay, now here it is. So we had h raised to power 2 is equal to 100. Okay. Now always remember, when you see something raised to power 2 and you have to find the value of that, the best thing to do is to convert the other number, this 100, into raised to power 2. Okay. Now how you will convert 100 into something which is raised to power 2? So you have to think of a number when multiplied by itself will give you 100. Okay. So how you think is, imagine 8. So if I multiply 8 by itself, will I get 100? No, I won't. Because when I multiply 8 by itself, I will get 64. I will have to think of a bigger number. Let's try 9. What about
10?
Yeah. So when I try 9, I'll get 81. So I'll think of another bigger number. So but when I try 10, I know that okay, 10 multiplied by itself will give me
It's
100.
100.
Yes. So instead of 100, I can also write 10 multiplied by 10, right?
Right.
So I do that. Okay. So instead of 100 here, I'll write h square is equal to 10 multiplied by 10. So I'll write h square, h raised to power 2. I call power 2 as a square sometimes. It is a standard mathematical pronunciation. So h raised to power 2 can be written as 10 multiplied by 10. Anyone have a problem with that?
So H is
Now,
Hello.
yes. Okay. So now h raised to power 2 can be written as 10 raised to power 2. Okay. Why? Because raised to power 2 is essentially multiplying the number by itself, as we saw. When we saw 8 raised to power 2, we got 8 multiplied by 8. Now I see 10 multiplied by 10, so I can write as 10 power 2, 10 raised to power 2. Now we'll do a simplest of the operations. This is in your calculator as well. You have to remember this, that whenever you see h square, yes, what do you do with h power 2? Yes, Miss Dawn, that's what I'm on the point. So whenever you see both the sides have power 2, you have to use this operation known as under root. Okay, when you see your calculator, you will see a sign like this. Okay, you will use this sign on both the sides. Whenever you see a power 2, use this sign on both the sides. What it does is, it does nothing except it just automatically erases the power 2 sign. It just erases the power 2 sign. So what this does is, this cancel out the powers 2 sign and you will get a simple h. And from the other side, this will also cancel the power 2 sign and you will get a simple 10. So your h comes out to be 10. In calculator, you can do this. You can write under root, then you can write 100, and when you press equal to button, you will get 10. Okay. Everyone understood this one? How we found h is equal to 10?
yes.
Yes, I understand. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you. So this was Pythagoras theorem. There is a big worksheet on this theorem. So if you want to try more questions, you should solve those worksheet and return me the work.
But no matter how many times I do this or write it, I'm still not gonna be able to remember this. Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna soon leave my mind. It's gonna soon leave it. It's
So,
always there.
yeah. So Mr. Lehman, what I suggest is you should remember this formula always. You have to remember this formula. Okay. And you have to put
I'll
the values.
try to psych
Sorry?
myself out to remember I have to do this every day of my life to do this. I have to. And remember this, I have to be doing this constantly. Cause this
Yeah.
it's just not something that's memorable. I just
Mm-hmm.
can't remember. I don't know why. I can't remember.
Yeah, but we can do practice together, or you can try to solve worksheets. I can give you some more questions around this, so this will help you in remembering the formula. Okay. So, and we can always talk after the class about this, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, then we went on to talk about perimeter and area. So what perimeter is? Perimeter is simply something which is the boundary. Okay. Perimeter means a boundary. Suppose this is given as 4. This is given as 5. Now this is 4, so automatically the lower bottom will also be 4. Now this is 5, so this thing is also gonna be 5. Now if I ask you the perimeter, what you will do is you will start from this point and travel all the boundaries. Okay, you travel all the boundaries, then come back again to the point and add all the numbers that you saw in the way. Okay, you travel the boundaries, you add all the numbers that you saw in the way. So now, can everyone tell me what is the perimeter for this area is?
18.
Okay, I got answer from Mr. Riemann.
18.
Okay, I got answer from Mr. Dwayne, from Miss Dawn and Miss Veronica. Miss Dawn, I think you
How you got 28?
yeah, Miss Dawn, probably you wrote it incorrectly. The answer is 18. 5 plus 4, 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5. Miss Dawn, okay, yes, yeah, it's fine. It happens. So the answer for perimeter is 1818. So this is how we do perimeter. But sometimes in perimeter, some sites are not known to us. Okay, that's fine, Ms. Dawn. So the key concept is always start from a point and then add all the points together. Okay. Now sometimes we see a figure where we are not given the all the sites. All the sites are not given. So suppose this is 5, this is 4, this is 3, this is 6, this is 8, but this side is not given. Now if I ask you what is the perimeter for this side, you don't know one side. So what you will do is you will divide this side, because I know the bottom parts. So I can find, whenever you know the bottom part, you can find the top part. If you know the side parts, you can find the other side value. So here I draw a line like this. Now this part I know is 6. Okay, this yellow part I know is 6, and automatically the green part, okay, the green part will be 4, because this is, don't do this to okay, Ms. Dawn, what I am doing to you, this is very simple question. We have already done this question. So if you don't know one of the sites, you find the sites like this.
What's one?
Sorry? I thought someone said something. Where did you get the 6 and 4? So how we got 6 is, we saw the bottom, and as we can clearly see that this whole side, okay, this 6 is gonna be equal to this part, okay, because these are same parts. Okay, I just copied the bottom to the top, and similarly for 4 we have to copy the bottom, okay, copy the bottom and place it on the top. So this will be 4. So the upper part will be 6 and 4. If you add them, it is equal to 10. Now I hope all of you understood what I'm trying to say, how we got 6 and 4. Okay. So now can you all tell me the perimeter for this? Can you all write in the chat box the perimeter for this?
Let's say the answer is 36.
Okay, I got your answer. Let's see what others get. Can you all find me? The question is, can you all find me the perimeter of this? Okay, I'm waiting for answers, people. Miss Veronica,
Okay,
Mr.
so we
Raymond.
add everything up like we did the first time, right?
Yes, we do the same thing. We start from a point, we travel to all the boundaries, and we add all the numbers that we encountered.
Okay. 6 and 6 is
Mr. Raymond is done. Okay, Mr. Raymond got 37.
8. I got 36.
Okay, I got your answer. Let's wait for Miss Dawn. Okay, Miss Dawn got 36
Yes.
as well. So,
Yes, it's 36, right?
yeah. So it's fine. There is some easy calculation mistake, but yes, you should always double check your calculation. But okay, I consider that everyone got this thing. The answer is 36. So that's how you find the missing sites. Okay, and now coming to the area. Okay, the area for a rectangle. So we define the sides of rectangles as length and breadth. Okay, suppose, so what a rectangle is, first the definition of rectangle. Okay. When opposite sides are equal and all the sides make L with each other, then it is. So please see the definition. When opposite sides are equal and all the sides make L with each other, then it is a rectangle. And you know what is L, right? Everyone know what is L. So L means 90 degree. Okay, L means 90-degree angle. So when you see a box, okay, and every side makes 90-degree angle with each other and the opposite sides are equal, then that box is known as rectangle. Please write this down into your notebook. That box is known as rectangle. Okay, this is something like a rectangle. So as you can see, all the sides are making 90-degree angle with each other, right? All the sides are making 90-degree angle with each other. And this opposite sides are always equal. So this is 3, this is 3. Now if I tell you this is 4, it means this will be 4. Okay? Everyone clear on what a rectangle is?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, okay. I got a yes from everyone. Now let's move on. So
Yeah, I'm
how
still
we
writing,
define?
though.
Sorry, Mr. Raymond, you're writing?
Yes, I'm still right.
Okay, okay, sure.
All right, I'm through now. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm through.
Sorry, Mr. Raymond, can you repeat that again?
No, I was just saying thanks. I was through.
Okay,
I'm through right
thank
now.
you.
Thanks.
Okay, so let's draw another rectangle. So how we define the sides of the rectangles is we obviously know that opposite sides are equal. So we call one of the sides as length, 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 and we call the other side as breadth. You can obviously call it width too, but the general term for the other side of the rectangle is breadth, Breadth. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure that there is a D, but let me see.
No, it's not a D in there. It's a Breath. It's not a D.
Okay,
The D in
okay,
there.
so it doesn't have a D, right? Okay, thank you. So it is breadth. So this is how we define the sides of the rectangle. And when it comes to finding the area, so the area of the rectangle is defined as area is equal to, so we simply do L for length multiplied by breadth. Okay, that's it. Now can you all find me the area for the following rectangle that I'm going to give you? Can you all in the chat box find me the area for this rectangle? Can you all find me the area? So I got the answer from Ms. Dawn.
It's gonna be 30.
Okay, I got answer from Mr. Dwayne. Let's see what others get. Mr. Raymond got 30. Miss Veronica? And Miss Veronica, if you have any doubts or if you are
How did you
confused
get
about
30?
this, sorry?
Yeah, I'm confused, man. How did you get 30?
Okay, so see on the upper diagram, how this is a rectangle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how we get, as you know, the opposite sides are equal. So if I say
Right.
that this is known as breadth, so this is also known as breadth. Okay, the opposite sides are equal. So if I call this as something, this is also the same thing. So if I call this side as breadth, this side is also breadth. If I call this side as length, this side is also known as length. Okay.
Right.
Now the formula for the area is length is multiplied by breadth. That's it. So if you
Oh,
get
so I'm
the,
multiplying 6 times 5. Okay, I got it.
yes, so if you get the length, this is 6, you get the breadth, which is 5, the
Right. So
area
6
will be
divided.
equal to 30.
Okay,
Yeah,
I got it.
so the area for this is equal to 30. So this is how rectangles work. Okay, now we saw our favorite shape, which is triangle. Okay, now one more thing about the bases that confused us all for some time. Okay, how to find a base inside the triangle. Suppose if this is the triangle given to me, okay, and this is 90-degree, this triangle is P, Q, R, and this is some S. Okay, now this is given as 3, this is given as 4, is given as 6, this is given as 5. Okay. Now can you all tell me the perimeter for the triangle PQR? Always remember how to find the perimeter. We travel across the boundary and add them. Just travel across the boundary, okay, and add the sides. Only boundary. Okay, I got answer. What are you doing? Miss Dawn, you already solved this one. You know what you're trying to. Okay, I got the answer from Mr. Raymond.
How do you text me?
Okay, Miss Veronica, don't worry about others' answer. Sometimes people are wrong. You should try to focus on your answer, what you get. So always remember what the perimeter is, okay? You have to start from a point and then travel all the boundaries together. Okay, you start suppose from this point, then go to this, then go to this, and then come back again to the same point and add all the things that you encountered. So Miss Veronica says it's 18. Miss Dawn, what do you think? And Mr. Dwayne, what do you think?
Enter 13.
But do we have the one in the middle with it?
Okay, yeah, yes, Miss Veronica, I'll come to that. And I got the answer from you, Mr. Dwayne. Miss Dawn, it's okay to be wrong. It's totally fine. Please attempt the question, because this is class. You can, be wrong in the class so that you are not wrong in the exam. So Miss Dawn says it's 14. It's 14. Okay. So let's see what is the answer. So as I told you, what we do in the triangle or any figure when we have to find perimeter is we start from a point, okay? Let's see. So let's suppose I start from any point, okay? Let's suppose I start from point P, okay? And then I go to any direction. Okay, Miss Dawn changed her answer, but okay, I got it. So I move to any direction. I have to cover PQR triangle. I move to any direction, and always remember perimeter is about boundaries. So I travel this boundary. Okay, I travel this boundary. I encountered 4. I add 4 to my perimeter. Then I travel this boundary. I encounter 6. I add 6. 4 plus 6 is 10. Then I travel this boundary, and now I am again back to my original point, which is P. So I add 3 as well. So 4 plus 6 plus 3 will be equal to 13. I don't add the middle 5. Why I don't add the middle 5 is because it is in the middle. It is not in the boundary, because I have to travel only the boundaries. Hence the perimeter is equal to 13. Miss Veronica, do you understand this one?
I got it.
Okay. Now, whenever you find a line in the triangle, okay, whenever you find a line in the triangle which is 90 degrees with any line, okay, the line in a triangle which is 90 degrees with any side is the height, okay. I can write this down for you. A line which makes okay 90 degree with any side of triangle is the height. That's it. Okay, you can write this in your notebook. A line which makes 90 degree with any side of triangle is the height. So here, as you obviously can see, QS is the height. Why QS is the height? Because QS is making 90 degree with a side known as PR. QS is making 90 degree with the side known as PR. So the height is equal to 5. And now another line of wisdom. Base is the side which makes 90 degree with the height. Okay, base is the side which makes 90 degree with the height. Everyone understood these 2 points? If not, you can tell me now. Okay, Miss Veronica says yes. Take your time, write these points down. Okay, moving on. So I hope everyone wrote this. If not, you can let me know. What are you doing to me, sir? I thought we were friends. We are still friends, Miss Dawn, and I don't let anyone die. You know. So it's all the same thing that we already, learned in the class. And actually, you already know this. Okay, whenever you saw this diagram, you just get afraid, but you already know this. So, if you see this in exam, you will know that I know this and you will get the marks. So don't worry about it. You already know everything in this. Now this example will prove me correct that you all know this. Let's take a triangle.
Yeah, I got that all down. I know that.
Okay, you're writing that or you already wrote that?
I already had it in my notes.
Okay. Could you put this on Khan? Miss Dawn, I know that Khan Academy is your go-to website. If you are not comfortable in the class, you go on the Khan Academy. But believe me, what I am, trying to teach you today, I don't know if you get that on Khan Academy or not, but this is important, and I promise this is regular thing that you already know. Okay, so let's try this example, and you will see that you already know this. Okay, don't rely on Khan Academy too much. It is a good website. I like that website too, but it's not a good idea to rely on it. So this is A, this is B, and this is C. Now if I tell you this is 8, this is 6, this is 7, and let's call this as 10. Okay. For ABC, can you find me the perimeter? Can you all find me the perimeter for triangle ABC? This is where I do my social studies. I understand, Ms. Dawn. But Miss Veronica, you were saying something? Or Mr. Riemann?
No, I said the answer is 24.
Okay, okay, I got your answer, Mr. Dwayne. Let's see what others get. Okay, Mr. Raymond says it's 24. Miss Veronica says it's 24. Miss Dawn, you got this one. You said ABC. Yes, ABC. Yes. Yes, so what is the perimeter for triangle ABC? Okay, 24. Yes, Miss Dawn, it's 24. Everyone got this correct. The perimeter for this triangle is 24. Can you all find me the height? What is the height of this triangle? Okay, I got 7 from all of you, and I certainly hope that Mr. Raymond got 7, Mr. Dwayne got 7 as well. What is the base of this triangle? Can you all tell me the base of this triangle? Okay, Miss Dawn got 6, Miss Veronica got 6, Mr. Raymond got 10. Mr. Dwayne, can you weigh in and what do you think the base is? Mr. Dwayne? Okay, I don't know. Mr. Dwayne, if you can hear me, please let me know. I'm dropping a chat message for you. Now, let's come back to our point. Can you all read the green point? The one in the, the green highlighted point. Base is the side which makes 90° with the height. Okay, base is the side which makes 90 here. This was the height QS. Okay, and PR is the side which is making 90° with QS. Okay, PR is the side which is making 90° with QS. So I called PR as the base. So here the base was 4. Yes, so Miss Veronica says it's 10. So here, as you all identified correctly, height is 7. Okay, and this side AB is making 90° angle with the height. So the side which makes the 90° angle with the height is the base. This is where I always mess up. Yes, Miss Dawn, it's fine. We all have our little problems, and we all.
So the base would be 10?
Yes, Mr. Dwayne. So you are back. Okay, that's good. So the base is 10. Okay, and it's okay, Miss Dawn, to get confused, but you should always remember this line. Okay, this line will help you solve the problem. Please write this down in your notebook. Base is the side which makes 90° with the height. Okay.
I've been here, but I never left Mr. Vipul. I've just been listening.
Okay, that's fine. So base is 10. Now the formula for area of triangle is equal to base multiplied by height, okay, divided by 2. So the area for the triangle is base multiplied by height divided by 2. You know the base, you know the height. Can you find me the area for this triangle ABC? Can you all tell me what is the area for this triangle ABC?
Be 40.
Okay, I got your answer. Let's wait for others. Mr. Dwayne, what do you said? 40?
Yeah, 40.
Okay, let's wait for others. Area for the triangle is base multiplied by height divided by 2. You all know the base, you all know the height. You just have to put those in the formula and get your answer. And Miss Veronica, you should write this formula down in your notebook. The area of the triangle is base multiplied by height divided by 2.
You said the base divided by height multiplied by 2.
No. Base multiplied by height and divided by 2.
Base multiplied by height and divided by 2.
Yeah. Okay, I got answer from Mr. Raymond.
The base is 10. The height is 7.
Okay. Yes.
And then I divide that by 2.
Yes.
So 10 times 7.
Ms. Dawn, you have to explain me how you got 40.
That's 70, and then I divide it by 2. So that's
Yes.
35.
Yes, you got it correct.
I'm sorry. Just correct. I multiplied the wrong things, Mr. Vipul.
Yes, I understand. So you have to multiply the base and the height. Miss Dawn, it is not good to copy Mr. Dwayne. I know that 40 is not your answer. You know, it's not good because see, you copied him and he got it wrong. So, you know, the best was to give your own answer. So you already know the base, which is 10. You already know the height, which is 7. So you multiply together, you get 70. You divide it by 2. 70 divided by 2 is 35. That's it. So area is equal to 35. Miss Veronica got it correct. Mr. Raymond got it correct. No, I multiplied 10 times 6. So Miss Dawn, 10 times 6 is 60. And 60 divided by 2 is 30. So how do how you got 40? And you should not multiply it by 6 because height is 7. Base is 10 and height is 7. So you multiply 10 with 7 and then you divide them by 2. Then you will get 35. But do you understand it now how we got 35 as the answer?
Okay, how I make this little graph move up? Because it's down here with my icons and I can't see it.
Sorry?
On my phone, the little icons that I got at the bottom of my screen, I can't make the diagram move up.
Can you see it now? No?
No. It's at the bottom where my icons at.
Okay. Can you see this now?
I can see it, but they still it's still down there with the icons at on my screen.
Okay. And also you can move your the screen by your phone as well. So
yeah, I'm trying to, but it's not moving.
Yes, Miss Dawn. That's understand. I understand this. Okay. I understand that you are having problem with finding the base, but once you already found your base, you still can't see it, Miss Veronica?
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it, but it's just with my icons. I got to move it around.
Okay, so don't worry, because this is the last of the slide. I'm going to move it to the top, so now you will be able to you were able to see the diagrams before, right?
Yes,
Clearly.
yes.
Okay, so don't worry, I'll just move. And Miss Dawn, I understand that you have a problem. It's fine to have a problem. So once you already found the base, what you have to do is just put the value inside the formula. So now you remember this formula. We are going to do another question. Remember this formula and we will move back. Okay. So I'm taking another question and all of your screens should be blank now. Okay. I draw this triangle. This triangle is known as MNO. This is 6. This is 7. This is 5. 8. Okay. Now, can you all tell me what is the perimeter for this triangle? In M and O, perimeter is equal to, can you all quickly tell me in the chat what is the perimeter for this triangle?
20.
Okay, I got your answer, Mr. Dwayne. I am waiting for others. Okay, I got the answer from Miss Veronica. I got the answer from Mr. Raymond. I got the answer from Miss Dawn as well. Everyone got it correct. 20. Now, remember, height is something which makes 90° with one of the sides. Okay. We know there are only 3 sides in a triangle. What are the 3 sides? 8, 7 and 5. These are the 3 sides of triangle. 8, 7 and 5. These are the 3 sides. Now a line which makes 90° angle with any one side is known as the height. So can you all tell me what is the height of this triangle? I got the answer from Mr. Raymond. I got answer from Miss Veronica. So you don't have to, Miss Dawn, you don't have to think about anything else. You just need first to find a 90° angle. Okay, you have to find a 90° angle, and as soon as you find a 90° angle, which is here, you call the middle line as the height. Okay, you find a 90° angle, you call that line as height. That's it. Yes. So I got the answer from Ms. Dawn as well. Height is 6. Now, how to find the base? You find the 90° angle and you call that side as the base. Okay, just as simple as that. You find the 90° angle, you call that side as base. So now can you all find me the base for this triangle? What is the base for this triangle? I got answer from Miss Veronica. Yes, Mr. Raymond.
7 is the base.
Okay, Mr. Dwayne, I got the answer from you. Miss Dawn, it's okay, write what you think. Do not try to copy what people are saying. They might be wrong. Yes. So, Miss Dawn, you have to forget. I know that from the very start and everyone thought that the one on the ground is the base. I know that everyone thought this, the one on the ground is base. But please, for me, try to forget this. Okay? Now the base is different. Why the base is different? Because as we imagined, if you have the triangle in your hand and if it falls from your hand, okay, now the triangle was in your hand, and you
It's gonna land on
saw,
the front.
yeah, and you saw this line as the base, but what if it falls from your hand? It lands on some other side, you know.
The front.
It can land on the ground as this. It can land on the ground as this. It can land on ground as anywhere. Okay. So how we define the base? We call the base as, you know, uh, just give me, so we call the base as something which makes 90 degree with the height. Okay, you have to first find the 90 degree and then, you know, find the base. You first find the 90 degree and then you find the base. So here, as you all found, the height is equal to 6 and base is equal to 7. Now can you all find me the area? So as you all know, the formula for the area is base multiplied by height, and that is divided by 2. Okay, now can you all find me the area? It's near the 6 and little box. Yes, Miss Dawn. It is near, when you see the little box. Yes, Miss Dawn. Perfect. You got this one. So the base is something which is near 6 and little box. Yes, Miss Dawn.
Answer be 21.
Okay, I got answers from Mr. Raymond and Mr. Dwayne. I got answers from Miss Veronica. You have to just multiply base and height together and divide it by 2. That's it. Miss Dawn, I'm looking for the area. Can you tell me what is the area? Miss Dawn said 24. I'm not sure how you did it. The base was 7, the height was 6. 7 multiplied by 6 is 42. And when you divide 42 with 2, you get 21. Okay. Base was 7 as you all found. Height was 6 as you all found. 7 multiplied by 6 is 42. 42 divided by 2 is 21. The answer is 21. I did it 8 times 6. So why, Miss Dawn? I don't understand why you did 8 times 6. As clearly you found the base to be 7. You found the base to be 7 and the height to be 6, and you just have to place the value of base and height in the formula. Okay, it is okay, it is fine to make mistakes, but in area, as you can see, the the values of base multiplied by height. So the base was 7, as you both, every one of you found the base to be 7 and the height to be 6. Ms. Dawn, I hope you understand what we are doing. In order to find the area, we multiply the base and height together. And you found the base and height, the height to be 6 and the base to be 7. You found that by yourself. Okay, yes. So you multiply, 6 and 7. And Ms. Dawn, that is the reason I tell you to do worksheet. There's this worksheet again on the same. There are lots of questions in the worksheet. I know social studies is important. Ms. Corey gives you all a lot of homework to do, but please do this as well. Please try to do, worksheets of mathematics as well. So this was about the perimeter and area of triangle. Now again, I like to introduce you to a new thing which is known as the circle. Okay, this is very cute little thing, circle. Okay, and in terms of circle, okay, this is a circle, and for a circle, the perimeter is now known as circumference. Okay, you have to remember circumference as a fence around a circle. Okay, this is a new topic, everyone. Relax, just sit back and listen to it. There are no questions. We are trying to learn a new concept, new things. So just, listen to the lecture. So don't worry, there are no questions. Just, this is a new thing. So we are trying to learn a new thing. So in terms of circle, the perimeter, the boundary is circumference. So the concept of perimeter is the same. We start from one point, then we move along the circle, we cover the boundary and we come back to the same point. Okay, and we calculate how much we walked. So that is the perimeter. So the concept of perimeter is still the same. We just simply call it circumference. Okay, and then there is this center of the circle. So the point in the middle, okay, the point in the middle is known as the center. So it is the center of the circle. Center of the circle is the point.
Half of that's the radius, right?
Yes, Mr. Raymond, you were saying?
I say the half that's the radius, right?
Yes. That's what I was coming to. You're right. Now, okay, always remember that the distance from the center to any point of the circle, okay, if you are standing on the circle, if you are standing on the center and if you want to go to any point, okay, if you want to go any point, the distance will be the same. Okay, the distance from the center of the circle to any point on the circle is the same. The distance from the center to any point on circle is the same and is known as radius. So please write that down. The distance from the center to any point on circle is same and is known as the radius. So this is the distance. Let's call the center as C. If I go from C to any point, this is the radius. Miss Dawn, hi. I hope I'll be able to hear you now. Miss Dawn, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you as well. It's good to hear your voice. How are you?
Okay.
So you know about circles, right? And
Yeah.
yes.
You said last time that they were called circum something.
Yes. So you have to write this down in your notebook. If you are standing on the center and if you want to go to any part of the circle, that point will be equally distant from the center, and that distance is known as the radius. Okay, the distance from the center to any point is known as the radius. Okay.
Could you give me a minute so I can write it down?
Sorry, Miss Dawn, can you repeat that again?
Could you give me a minute so I can write it down?
Yes, I am giving everyone a minute. Okay, so the concept is same. The distance from center to any point is radius. Okay, now I hope everyone wrote this. I'm taking another example. Okay, suppose this is a circle. This is the center C which is given, and there are different shops. Okay, this is a P for popcorn shop, C for candy shop, and T for theater. And I am standing, okay, this is me. I am standing at the point, okay, I am standing at this point, which is center of the circle, and it is given that the distance from where I am standing to the pizza, the distance from where I am standing to the pizza is 5 meters. Can you all tell me the distance from me to candy? Can you tell me how far from where I am standing the candy is? Okay, Mr. Raymond says it's 5. What about others? Ms. Veronica says it's 5 meters. Ms. Dawn and Mr. Dwayne, what do you guys think?
Yeah, it's 5 meters.
Okay. Ms. Dawn, what do you think? Okay, Ms. Dawn thinks it is 5. Yes. Why? Because all the distances are equal. Okay. So this 5 meter is also the radius of this circle. Okay. This 5 meter is also the radius of the circle. So distance from me to candy is 5 meter, and distance from me to theater is also 5 meter. Okay. Now, one more thing about circles. Okay, you have to remember this. You have to remember this, that radius. Okay, I'll write this in a better way. That radius multiplied by 2 is equal to diameter. I'll explain you what a diameter is, but till that point you have to remember radius multiplied by 2, whatever the radius is, when it is multiplied by 2 gives us this diameter. Now let me tell you what a diameter is. Suppose this is a circle. Okay, this is a center C, and if suppose this is me and this is Miss Fantasia, okay, and if I draw a straight line, between me and Miss Fantasia, and it crosses through the center, okay, it crosses through the center, then that line is diameter. Okay, and obviously as you can see, this diameter is equal to 2 radius, because V to C is R. Okay, V to C, you obviously know it is R, and also C to F is also R, right, because we know all the points from the center is R. So you can see the distance from V to F is R plus R. Okay, suppose I have to go to Miss Fantasia, so I'll start from V, right? Okay, I have to go to Miss Fantasia, so I'll start from V. How much I travel? The R, the radius. Then I go from C to Miss Fantasia. How much I travel again? R. So in total, how much I traveled? R plus R. R multiplied by 2, which is diameter. So the distance from me to Miss Fantasia, V to F, is known as diameter, which is equal to radius multiplied by 2. Now don't worry, I'll write the formal definition. Okay. So please write this definition down. The line between 2 points on circle which goes through the center is known as diameter. Please write this down into your notebook. The line between 2 points on circle which goes through the center is known as diameter. Okay. Don't worry about this diagram. I'll ask a simple question from this diagram. So this is center C. This is A. This is B. This is C. This is G. And this is H.
Mr. V, what do you tell me?
Yes, so I'll ask the question, but I hope everyone wrote the about definition of diameter. Okay, so the question is, okay, everyone concentrate. The question is, which line or lines, okay, there may be 2, there may be 3, or there is also possible that all of them are diameter. But please write in the chat box which one of them do you think is diameter. Okay, so please find the diameters. Which one of them are please write in the chat box. If you think AB is the diameter, then write AB in the chat box. If you think CD is the diameter, write CD in the chat box. If you think GH is a diameter, write GH in the chat box. Okay, there can be more than one answers, please. Okay, so Miss Veronica says all of them is, yes, if you think all of them are the diameter. Okay, Miss Dawn says it's CD. Okay.
I say it's CD and GH.
Okay, Mr. Raymond says it's CD and GH. Mr. Dwayne says it's CD and GH. Both of them thinks the same. Okay, I got answers from everyone. Let's see. As mentioned, let's see the AB thing. Okay, let's see if AB is the diameter or not. So the definition says the line between 2 points on circle. Okay, which is correct. So AB is the line between 2 points in the circle. But the definition also says which goes through the center. Which goes through the center. So, but AB here is not going through the center. AB here is not going through the center. So AB is not a diameter. Now what about CD? So yes, CD is a line between 2 points and it is also going through the center. So CD is a diameter. Similarly, EF is not a diameter because it is not passing through a center. EF is not a diameter. And GH, again, it is a line between 2 points and it is passing through center. So it is a diameter. Okay, so the answer for diameter is C, D and G, H. Miss Dawn, Miss Veronica, is it clear? Yes, okay. Miss Veronica, is it clear? Okay, C and D, G and H. Okay, okay. Everyone got it. Perfect. Now if I tell you the distance between center, and D is, if I draw it in like this, the distance between center is 3, okay? Distance between center C, okay, let's call the center to be O, okay, because I already used a point C, so let's call the center to O. So if I tell you the distance between O to D is equal to 3, can you find me the value of diameter? Can you find me the value of diameter? Everyone in the chat box, find me the value of diameter if OD is equal to 3. Ms. Dawn says it's 3. Ms. Veronica says it's 3 as well. So let me remind you, everyone.
I said it's 6.
Okay, I got the answer from Mr. Raymond. Oh, sorry, Mr. Dwayne, I'm so sorry. I got the answer from Mr. Dwayne. Yes, Ms. Dawn, please go on.
How is it 6?
Okay, I got answer from Ms. Dawn. She corrected her answer. Okay, so you are asking how is it 6? Or you are saying it is 6? Ms. Dawn?
I'm asking,
Okay.
how did he get 6?
So 6 is not the answer yet. I don't know how he got it. Let's wait for others. Mr. Raymond, what do you think the diameter is? Okay, Mr. Raymond, I hope you can hear me. So the diameter, as I told you, the formula for diameter is radius multiplied by 2. And what is radius? Radius is the distance from center to any point. So O is the center and any point is D. So the distance from center to any point, which is D, is given as 3. Okay. So the radius is 3. Now the diameter is 3 multiplied by 2, which is 6. So the diameter is equal to 6. Dia equal to 6. Okay, okay. Mr. Raymond, I hope you are with me and you can hear me. And how we found diameter to be 6. Okay. So can you all, now the question is, can you all find me the value of GH? What is the value of GH? Can you all find me the value of GH?
Is the value 3?
Okay, I got your answer. Let's see. Miss Dawn, this is the last question of the day. So, once you find it, as soon as you find it, you will get to, say me bye. Okay, Miss Dawn says it's 6. Mr. Dwayne, Mr. Raymond, what do you guys think?
I told you the answer was 6.
Okay. Okay, sorry I missed it. Mr. Raymond, I think Mr. Raymond cannot hear me or there's something. That's fine. So the GH, as you can see, the GH is also okay. Mr. Raymond entered the session now. Mr. Raymond, I thought okay. So Mr. Raymond, we were finding the diameter. I hope you can hear me now. We were finding the diameter, which was radius multiplied by 2. When I said OD is equal to 3, it means the radius is equal to 3. So the diameter is radius
Hello?
multiplied.
Yeah, this thing is messing up on me.
Okay, it's fine. So can you see me now?
It's going haywire. I can hear you, but I can't communicate with you. I'm on two phones. I got my phone now.
Okay. So it is simple. What we were just discussing was we multiplied radius by 2. I said that OD. Sorry?
Hold on 1 minute. Wait, hold on 1 second. Let me turn this off and turn you off.
Okay, I had to mute your mic. So that's it for today. So GH is equal to 6 because it is a diameter. Okay, GH and CD are diameter, so they both will be equal to 6. That's pretty much for it today. Ms. Dawn, I hope you understood. Ms. Veronica, I hope you understood lecture today. And Mr. Dwayne, I hope you did too. Sorry, Ms. Veronica?
I got you.
Okay.
Mr. V, I
Yes,
think you do this. I think you do this to mess with me.
No, believe me, when I try to mess up with you, you will know. But this was not me trying to mess with you.
Okay, bye, Mr. V.
Okay, bye everyone. Take good care of yourself. It was good having you. Thank you. Bye. Have a good day.
Vista.
Hasta la vista.
Uh-huh.